technology. Some of my friends, and few of them already here. We got Tiara here, we got Seftian, we got also Ray from all the way from Nigeria. Thank you for
Oh,
attending. And few
nice. My
more
brother is
will
there.
be attending later, perhaps. But yeah, anyway, we got the session recorded anyway. We can always post it up and share the link.
Mhm.
But yeah, since it's weekend, maybe also not so many attendees get the time, but basically they already show interest within the platform. And by next week, we already plan also to go with the international publication. We plan to start on the first week with the Southeast Asia,
Mhm.
as we discussed, Jonas, and we prep the
Yeah.
article for it. So by this day session, we're just gonna explore more about the technology from your side, and also, yeah, most importantly for my friends to eventually like get to know you as the founder of POOOL, along with Dimitri as well. And so, yeah, I'm here representing Real Estate Indonesia as the Secretary General for Digital Real Estate, and basically show an endorsement to this platform in the sense that this will help the liquidity of real estate assets and bridge the gap between asset ownership. Because as we all know in Indonesia, the gap for medium income to estate ownership is pretty high. That's why like having it fractionalized using the system will be very helpful to aid to national growth of real estate sector. And also in extension, yeah, I already signed the legal brief and all. We basically have a standing with KIK Dire for now, and we just fully comply to that. And eventually, like the blockchain technology, it's already been coordinated with OJK Sandbox program, and we get on it right away. And basically, Pool as a system as it is right now, it's fully functional for fundraising purpose in a sense of developing the blockchain system. We're gonna be relying on the regulation for crowdfunding, which the cap maximum is 10 billion rupiah. So it's classified within the number that try to be raised. And also, my friend Anthony suggests to me that if the ask is more than 10, you can actually split it into two offers. But that's like the part of the technicality. So without further ado, I think I'll just give the floor to you, Jonas, to introduce yourself and why you got into this field and what's your intent and how do you see this platform grows in the future. Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you so much, also for everyone that's here and taking your time. So I'm Jonas. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Germany, born there, raised there, and since yeah, like nearly 5 years now, I'm in Bali and I live here. And my background is especially in hospitality, then in finance trading. And finally, when I was here, I started to get in the development and the real estate base very hardly on Bali. So I have another company with two other co-owners that where we already develop villas, resorts, and hotels. And we're already using for years, so like around 3.5 years, 4 years, the system of fractionizing this hotels or resorts or even single villas, and to attract money from especially outside of Indonesia. And we make it possible to invest from $1,000, $1,500 into this, into this resorts. And I saw this potential to do a lot more and not just use it for Bali Invest, that's the other company. So I decided with Dima at one day to talk about the potential that could bring all this with it. And we saw after many, many talks, a huge potential to grow, not just like a big idea, but also to grow the Indonesian middle class, the market, and the complete real estate and business sector. So, should I explain first the basic thing about the platform, or should I maybe more go directly where the benefit is? What do you think, Sean?
I think several others
Think
are
about the platform.
maybe yeah, maybe introduce the team first. Who's in the pool, and then like what progress are we in now, and what's the
Yeah.
race is gonna be about.
Okay.
Because we'll be waiting for several other participants until we show the website. So maybe in the next 5 minutes. But yeah,
Yeah.
feel free.
Okay. So basically, we are now around 25 members, also like employees, people working on this platform. We have, of course, marketing team, CTO, CMO, and developer team of 8 persons. We are three basically working full-time in-house, and then we add partly people like designers that sometimes need to work 1 month or half month on it. Beside that, we have like a project manager, um, and for sure, very, very important, Sean and Patrick. That is our bridge to the government, to the institutions, to the OGK and others. And they have also a 3% stake in our company. So they are, yeah, company owners like us also. And that's very nice to have them on board because they did an excellent job at the moment. And yeah, so we have really good setup, have a big team already working on it. It grows very fast because timing is right, and we want to yeah, give not just the promise that we will make this to $1 billion company, to a unicorn. We want to do that very, very fast. We saw it from other competitors already in the US. They did it to a $1.5 billion company in the last 2.5 years in Dubai, where I have been last month. Get stake nearly rises $150 million company value. And we saw here in the Indonesian market, there's just one competitor, and that's Goro. They already sold around 100 properties. They're doing not bad, but they're missing a lot of potential. And that's where coming Dima and me in the game, and we will change this. We will put out the full potential of this technology. We will bring it to the place where we're creating new jobs, new companies. We completely align with all legal regulations. We will make tax fraud, let's say, for a lot of Russians, for example, they're doing it here. I have nothing against all Russians, don't get me wrong, but in fact, there is a huge problem often with them. We will eliminate this, yeah, because I will tell later a little bit more about it. But these are the things what we're trying to do. And beside that, we try to align with the government that have a plan for this agenda for 2030. For example, the 3 million housing program, but also other infrastructure programs. And we want to bring Indonesia with this technology and POOOL at the top, really at the top of this technology in the world. Yeah, that we at least on the top or top 3 in the world. And Indonesia will be well known for they have a system that works so fine and avoid all these things like bureaucracy, tax fraud, and all these problems what Indonesia sometimes have with who is the landowner? Is it green zone? Are they building illegal? Is there PBG or IBM? Is it really there? We will take care about all this stuff. And I think that's a very big plus point for Indonesia and the government. And yeah, so we will not just be there for Western people. We will be also entering the Indonesian market because another goal is to keep the lower and the middle class investing in something that's sustainable. And from outside of the country, the Western people bring their money, for example, in the businesses or in the villas, and Indonesian people can profit from it and can all in all grow. Yeah. And if the middle classes, the lower classes grow, that substantially will really have a big influence, have a very positive effect on the GDP, so the economic growth of Indonesia. And that's like the overall goal that we have to attract money from outside, strengthen the class, the middle class here, and especially also be aligned with the government goals they have, and going against tax fraud and all these illegal things that's going on here, especially in Bali. That's the reason. Yes. So I think let's start by
Yep,
explaining a little bit the platform. So
for sure.
we will be a social media community-driven platform, an investment platform, like a marketplace. We will have on the one side all kind of business owners, startups, developer, off-plan, on-plan, private villa holders, but also the government with infrastructure project like hospitals, like maybe health care infrastructure, can be anything, can be even airports or harbors, whatever it is, gold mines, there is no limit. So this is on the one side. Then we need, of course, the buyer for this. So we have the other side, and that are all kind of investors. So we have completely different, different kind of investors. We have the private investors, we have the family office, we have later venture capital funds, we will have business communities, we have like all kind of golf clubs of things like that, communities at all. We will have agencies that already selling property, and a huge thing will be influencers, YouTubers, TikTokers, and all that influential people that already there have a big outreach and can bring a lot of people in a short time to us. This will be the two phases, and we will be in the middle. We will make it possible that the business owners, for example, can fractionize 20%, 30%, or all of their business or all of their property. We will do that all for free for them. On the other side, we give, of course, the buyers the possibility to start with an investment from $50, $500, $5,000, $50,000. There is no limit. So we can give, like I said, like Indonesian middle class, the possibility to start from $20, $50, $30. But we can also give Western the possibility to start from $5,000, $10,000. How we will attract a lot of people? We will attract these people by existing databases from developers, for example. Developers usually, like, let's say I'm a Western guy from Germany. I want to invest in Bali or in Indonesia at all. What do? I go to 10 different developers. I hear to all of them, and then I decided to go with developer X. I invest in 2 villas, and after that, I'm not ready to invest more in this one because I want to diversify. Behind their back, I'm going to another developer, for example. So what we should know about this, like the database of contacts and leads from the developers, 60 to 70%, they all have the same leads. This is the same with any influencer. They all have basically a lot of subscribers from different YouTubers. So once we, for example, at the moment talking with Shiputra, if Shiputra opening their database to us, and the reason why they're doing this is we will have an affiliate system, and our affiliate system will have 2.5% of the actually selling what we sell for them. And once they give their own customers or their leads, where usually 97% never bought, just 3%. So 97% are just there, but they cannot monetize it. But we make it possible that we are a partner with them, for example. They send all them the affiliate link. Once they sign up, it will be not changeable for the rest of their life. That means any customer from them that buys at their competitors behind the back, that Shiputra will still make 2.5%. This is super, super nice for Shiputra because they don't lose their community, but they still profit if they go to someone else. Beside that, Shiputra could cold call or call their clients again, this 90-70%, and saying, hey, you had not enough money for investing with us until now. You have just, let's say, $50,000 and it was not enough. But right now I can give you the possibility to invest with us from even $10,000. So they can call all the clients and of course make marketing beside we doing that the clients are interested again to invest with them because now they're able to. That means we lock up a lot of liquidity of 90-70% of the leads they have, they not usually can invest with them. And that's, of course, super huge. It's really super huge. And now we came to the point why other developers that are competitors even want to join us and want to be faster. Because once Shiputra will sign their leads up with the link, they cannot enter with other link anymore. That means we give Shiputra the possibility to do that. And then there is, for example, Shalidana or some other developers, and they recognize also by themselves, okay, my leads are probably also in their leads database. Base. That means if I am not signing up my leads fast, then I will lose the opportunity in future to get money, even they buy somewhere else than with us. And this is, of course, giving a kind of fear of missing out. Yeah, there will be a little bit fear. I lose my clients because once they sign up, it's done. And this will be the same with influencers and YouTubers. Let's say we have a fitness influencer with 1 million follower on the other side. And once we giving them the chance to share the link with them, there will be also the subscribers that already subscribed to 10 other fitness guys. So if this guy brings his link out, other will recognize, okay, probably my subscriber, I also subscriber to this one. And we will make it possible on our platform to have your open and your private VIP groups for developers, but also for influencers and for any private person. This can be for free, but this can be also a paid one. For example, the YouTuber will have a 1 million follower, and he brings 10,000 people into the group on our platform where he meet an expert. They make a deal, an expert in real estate in Bali or in Indonesia. They make together a deal, and they will give the possibility to invest in things that they're not allowed to invest without being in the group, or they don't get the knowledge what this expert and this group have. So let's say just $10, like a Netflix abo, with 10,000 people are already $100,000 before they even invest one single penny. That means we can showcase how we can monetize a fitness influencer that maybe make 10 to 20K a month because he's very famous, but he cannot pay to a single person $100,000 in protein shakes or t-shirts. So we will give him the possibility to monetize it in their own private investment group that also have, of course, a higher reputation than, I don't know, crypto network marketing groups or any gambling scam groups. So it will be very sustainable, and that giving them and any other a good image. Once we make this as a showcase with one YouTuber just or one influencer, we can showcase this to others, and they will understand very quickly that I want to do the same because I can make a lot of money and I will lose the potential to get my subscribers or my database of clients to others. And this will create effect like a avalanche that's go on and on and on and on. Because everyone wins if you're fast. Okay.
Can we start to see the website and how it goes? Because like based on the meeting, basically a lot of interest from my friends, especially like those who attend this meeting today. And yeah, how shall we make the transaction and all? Can you explain a bit more about the website? Can it be shown within the Zoom meeting?
Yeah, sure. I will just share my screen. So just that you know, this website we created just in 3 weeks to sell the next company shares. It will give you, it's 2 pages. It will give you just an idea what kind of design and how professional we working here and what you can expect from us in the future. Yeah. So I just reload it. I hope my internet is fast enough so it will be smoothly. But you can see like we have here, I hope it's coming, all kind of motions and already animations. And this animation here, for example, this is really how it will look like. Beside that, you will have here the videos you can watch by yourself. I will not do that right now, but they're all professional in film studios and video studios and have, let's say, the highest quality that you can think of. It will give you a basic idea who we are, what branding we have, what we already done, and what we're expecting from the ROI. So also good to know, not everyone can come on our website and just list something. There will be hardly due diligence through a lot of data from an architect, an engineer, and a lawyer. Yeah, they will make the due diligence. They make a 3D tour in the villa, in the business, and make everything ready in a 5 to 10 minute videos for those that don't want to look to 200 pages. Then we have here, for example, you can see that this is exactly how our how POOOL will look later on the phone, for example. So this is not just made to look cool. Yeah, this is exactly how the design will look later. Yeah, then more videos. Just look it by yourself. I think it would take too long to go through that. Same here. Yeah, it will look exactly like this here later on the platform. If we go a little bit down, here you have some calculator, of course, so people understand how this works. We taking from rate the data. This is
Uh,
data.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jonas, I need to cut you a bit. I think several guys are in a queue line of waiting to enter the meeting room, but if it's possible to allow them in,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't saw that.
thank you.
So our data based on rate. Rate is since 2.5 years on the market. They make already 17,000 sold and rented out properties. So they have a good database. And based on this, we get all the numbers also. So we show basically how it will look like and so on. About the ownership regulated by Indonesian government, you can read here, of course, like in any other purchase, we were working with BPN, we open a company, we will put in the company the property, the business, for example, and then we will make, it depends on if you buy it at once, you're coming in the ACTA and all like normally, you know. If it will be in funding by shares, let's say 100 people, we will open it. We as a company have 0 shares. We will give it all by a notarized, legalized investment agreement to the people that buy the shares. So they practically will be having the win from the rental income and also for the appreciation. They have voting rights and so on. Of course, once we are online under the sandbox program of the OGK, and like I said, we have the notarized investment contract. So there's a digital share, but also there is a normal sales agreement with a notarial legalized contract and so on. So it's not something unusual or something. Everybody that buys something in the world knows this kind of contracts. Yeah, of course, here's the team. It's not all of the team members, but the core team members are seen here. For example, our first private round was with Monique as an investor. And now this is since 4 days, the first open round for public to be a participant here of this next unicorn. Then we have here like the shares. Later on the website, it will look exactly like this in your back office. You will have no idea about blockchain or anything. There's no wallet you have to download or use. It will be already everything created with the KYC in the background of the company. So it will have no difference and no relation for the customer that there's anything to do with crypto. Yeah, it will be like a normal back office. You buy something, you see your share, and that's it. Beside it, we will have also our white label credit card where you have your digital shares on your card. You just hold it at the phone. You can show your real estate and all that, and you can transfer it easily through our platform. Okay, I think then you click on own shares. This page is especially for those that are here. You will get a lot of information in the video and so on if you want to be an early stage investor here in the pre-seed round, and it will show what you get basically. Yeah. So we have $590,000 of investment amount that we raise, $500 per share, 5% company shares. It will be not diluted, okay? Really important to understand. This 5% will be not diluted. Then we have 1,180 shares, each $500 to offer. If someone wants to buy, let's say, 2%, we also absolutely okay to put him directly in the ACTA. But as long we have like 200 shares bought by 200 people, we will have an investment agreement legalized with notary because we cannot put 500 people in the ACTA that will slow down any company, and it will be just not sensible for anyone, whether for us, whether for you as an investor. Okay. Then you can, of course, play. You can see how much we raise. Like I said, we have 4 days online. This year is manually. Every 2-3 days we make the new numbers online. So at the moment, maybe it's a little bit more than here, but just that you have an idea, you can say twice a week we will update this. And here you can calculate, of course, how many shares you want to buy, how many company percentage you get, and then you can say when you want to exit the company, for example, how much money you would get. For example, you have like, let's say, just 10 shares, and you want to exit at the company valuation of 330 million, then you will have $140,000 out of $5,000, excluding the dividends, of course. About the dividends, I want to say something, because this investment here, you should see it in the first 2 years for sure, not as I can get a lot of dividends here. This year is to have the biggest growth for your investment in the way of company valuation goes up. Yeah. So of course we will have dividends, but let's say we have 50,000 cost and we need 50,000 to grow, and we get just 100,000 income, then for sure we will pay no dividends. If we get 500,000 in and we need 50,000 to grow and 50,000 for costs, yeah, there will be possibility to pay already some dividends. But honestly, I asking US investors here or potential investors, what do you want more? 20% ROI per year or a 10x on the next round? Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that you will make much more money on a 10x next round. And that's how we see it here. And that honestly, you should see it also for sure in the next 2-3 years. After this, yeah, the company is very high in the valuation and we make a lot of money and we can pay dividends for sure. Okay, we have 5 different exit strategies. I cannot tell everyone right now, but I will show you later where you find all these exit strategies. The buyback options, for example, there are options to sell it on the secondary market. Like I said, there are many different options, and you can just see it and also download it here on the website. So I think it's easy to understand if you want once you read it. Okay. Then here you get, for example, a 20-minute testimonial with our first venture investors. Also, these people here are real investors that we take first to have some kind of testimonial, so no fake or something. Yeah, real people there already make transactions and working with us. Just go through it if you want it. It's not scripted or something. You will see it. They're making a lot of mistakes by speaking English, but that's how people are. Beside that, here you can enter your data. It's really important that it's the name of the passport, the email, the referral code. You will not be able to enter without the referral code. You can say how you want to get contacted. For the payment, we're accepting just bank transfer. Yeah, there is the standing that you can pay with crypto, but that's not true. That was just our first idea, but we noticed the Central Bank of Indonesia are not allowing it, so we could not do that. So please, if you see it, forget it. Yeah, it's just possible to do that with a normal bank transfer in IDR, in euro, US dollar. If you asked for Singaporean dollar or other 12 currencies, that's the way how you do it. So once you decided how much you want to invest, you can, let me just go that you see it one time. Okay. Okay. I want to contact it by WhatsApp. Then you see here the bank transfer. Like I said, just this is possible. Okay, forget please this completely. It will be not shown for a long time, but the developer team have to work on it. Then you just decide in what you want to pay, IDR or euro. For example, IDR, it will directly show you at the moment the exchange rate and how much you have to pay. Then you decide, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shares. go to the next step, and then you will see our POOOL International. It's a Bali-based OCBC bank here, and you will see all the details that you need to make a transaction. If you want to make a transaction, please sure that the fees are on your side, so we exactly get the amount that's standing here, and also make a kind of screenshot or anything that you did this transaction, send it to our team at POOOL app. We will confirm this also with a screenshot that we receive it. We'll contact you, asking you for your, for example, passport number, address, and your name to make a purchase agreement that you sign. And you can go through the notary contract and all that. And if everything is okay, then you send it back to our email. We will storage it, and you should print it out and store it for yourself as well. Okay, I think that's so far so clear. What's coming up is, of course, we are not just there for real estate. We also will do that for businesses, startups, and any kind of things, like I told in the beginning, that will give a super huge new possibility, because there is so many businesses here and they want to expand, but they don't find one buyer that take 40%, and maybe this one buyer will destroy the company because they want to change everything. We handle this by silent partnership and bringing people that maybe already love the company into this business, and it will be very great for people that want to expand. Also, for the POOOL payment, we want to integrate our own banking license, online banking license, so we can later, after the OGK accepted, receive crypto, for example, US dollar, whatever it is. We exchange it on our own platform, and there is a fee 2 to 3%, like every other bank take it also. This makes an extra income for sure, but people will be able to exchange on our platform the money. And because we at least need to pay all our bills in IDR, you know, I think you know it also. This is the only way how to go in Indonesia, so that we align with all the regulations. These are our competitors. The first round with us was 120K. Now we have a $2.5 million valuation. After this round, it will be, of course, higher. Our competitors already have in around 26 million or even 355 million that they collected. So this is not just an idea. Yeah, it's already working in other parts of this world. And I already proved it with my other company. So it's not something we need to find out or something like that. It's already working on. And like you can also see maybe from the website, we did this here in 3 weeks. We have an absolutely super successful professional team that know exactly what they're doing, and it will, like you see, not look like any other web page out there. It have a high quality standard. Here you find the pitch deck, the reports, for example, the notarized investment agreement, and so on. Especially the reports are nice to see, because once you look into it, you will see exactly what we do in the Q4 last year and Q1 this year. You will see who we hired, what this hired person did, where is the stand right now in the development, and so on. And at least you will also get a very good idea why we taking 590,000, because you see also here in the end how much money we already spent on this platform. Yeah. For example, in Q4 last year, we spent $37,000. This is the overview. In this Q1, we spent $122,000. All in all, it's around $160,000. And we talked to many different venture capitals and family office already. And I get from some investors the question, why are you selling $590,000 for 5%? Why not for 50%? It's a lot. Any big venture capital company, any big investment bank or family office told us all the same. They would never, ever invest in a company that already give 20% for $200,000 or $300,000. Because if our goal is to reach $1 billion company, how should we scale if we already sell 20% for, let's say, 500,000? How should we do that? Then the next 5% already have to be 30, 40 million. So that's exactly the amount of money. This $590,000 is exactly the money that we calculated for the need to get in the next seed round next year, Q1, Q2, to a 5 to 10x valuation to your investment. Yeah, so this is the goal. And that's why we need exactly this money. It's not a number we just make up in our mind, or we want to collect as much as possible or anything like that. We will need this money for three things. First, marketing. Second, development of new features of the company, of the platform. And third, for growing in team. Yeah, these three things are exactly why we need this $590,000. And this is the last opportunity, of course, to enter this at this stage, because I guarantee you, next seed round we will have minimum a 5x. Yeah, and after this seed round, this is, let's say, at least let's say maximum 1 year from now, you can sell this shares to anyone through our platform. Contact us, whatever you like, or if you're clever, you just hold it, because we will go much, much more beyond this. So, of course, there's always a risk. We try to eliminate the risk by working with TEKNIKA. Yeah, so from the regulations and the laws and all these things, we're working very, very closely with the government, with OGK, and so on. And this is for sure always a risk if something change. But so far, right now, we are completely aligned, and we are completely with any regulation and law, and we take very, very care about this. And yeah. Beside that, we have a group. Let me show it to you. This is a Telegram group. Why we're using Telegram? It's simply as this. In Telegram, you are able to join a group, and you are able to see everything that was written before. In any other messengers, doesn't care about WhatsApp, TikTok, whatever it is, you join the group and you don't see what was written before. And that's mean for us, it's not usable. So that's the only reason why we're using Telegram, and it would be very important to join this group, because here you get all updates, all live calls, and so on. And you have here, let me make this a little bit bigger. You will have here the, okay, there's someone also coming in right now. Welcome. We didn't make this group public right now. These are just people we really personally talk to. Yeah, really important to know. But we have no problem from 4 days ago to make it public. But just that you know. You will have here the channel menu. Of course, everything here is related to our company design, and you will have an overview of everything that an investor could need. Roadmap, financial plans, with who we're working, which partnerships we have, why we will go to $1 billion, yeah, all these things. Really, everything that you can think about is here, with documents, with videos, with proofs. One moment. So, for example, when I talk to you and telling we're working with Pertamina soon and we want to sell their fuel stations, and they're highly interested in doing that, you click on partners, Pertamina, you go directly to this case. You will see that we're sitting with the VP of Finance of Pertamina Retail, and you will notice like what we're doing with them. For example, you're going to like Ministry of Housing and Work. You will see a short overview. So you will see the videos here. You will see the videos that we have been already there on stage in the ministry, working with Proptech together, telling them everything, get honored for it, have even private audience with the ministry. You can see Dima is in the call here right now. Patrick, you maybe know, is also here. This is from the Charlie Dana group. And you will get a proof of everything what we're saying, okay? It's not just like telling you something to look nice, to sound nice. No, we have really high government, but also high venture capital and family office contact all over the world. And that's why we will grow very, very fast. And we will achieve this $1 billion company in the next 5 to 6 years. That's what we want to do. And as you know, like if you have a share right now that and we really reach that goal, what I'm 100% sure, that would be a very good investment for everyone here. It's like you can buy Apple in a pre-seed round again, what I would love to do, honestly, same like Airbnb or Amazon, but obviously I'm not able to do that anymore. So you will get all this information here in the group, what we did, with who we talking. For example, here, OGK or the head of IDX. Yeah, so you get here like a LinkedIn profile, so you can prove by yourself who this person is that we talking here, and that we really telling with him about POOOL and what he is saying. So it's just another proof. It's just another proof what we're doing here. And this company valuation, the 590K, why? Because we have all these contacts. Yeah, this is a 25 people working group here on the highest quality level, doing things very fast, have all the best contacts here. And that's why this number is exactly 590,000, and we need it to grow as fast as possible. Okay, yeah, I think to don't go too far, like you can
Yeah. Okay, Jonas.
read everything by yourself, prove by yourself.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just gonna say hi a bit to my friend as well. We got here joining Nicholas sooner, but he is out a bit. But yeah, basically a lot of interest. But we got specific question from Ray Obaigbo in
yeah.
regards of the card. Can you elaborate more about the card, maybe? Or Ray, do you have any specific to ask about the feature?
The card, the money credit card.
Yeah, please do, Ray.
Okay, I, just
Yeah,
just
please do.
Yeah, Ray.
yeah.
Can you say the question in full, maybe to Jonas directly? You're muted.
Okay, so you mentioned the card earlier. Hi, Jonas,
Hi,
I'm Ray.
hi.
So you had mentioned the card earlier, and I just wanted to get better understanding of what that's about. Is it an extension of the application? Is it a tool? I'm not quite sure. I don't think I understood what it was.
Yeah. Okay, so this card will make it possible to pay. It's like a white label card, for example, from Visa or MasterCard. There are many companies that are doing this. We will use a card to make it possible to storage like super secure, like a wallet or like a ledger, if you know this, your real estate on this card. So you can show it if you just tap it on your phone, and you can show directly what real estates you have, but also, for example, what cryptos you have, but also you will be able to have just Euro or IDR on this card. You can pay with this card, but you also can storage money or crypto or NFTs on one card. And the idea behind this is also kind of marketing. Think about, you have a card in your pocket and you just get it out. You sit with your friends in the evening at the table. You can pay the bill with it, but also you tap it to your phone and you show, I own this villa, 10% of this company, 5% of the Petamina station from Petamina. This is very impressive to show. And then to change the owner, you just go on POOOL and you can change it directly to someone else. And this feature, to have this, makes this company, let's say, 5% more trustworthy and more special. We have a lot of features like that. Money back guarantee in the first 7 days. We don't want to scam anyone. Someone invest with us and he feel like he get too pushy from an agent. Next day he asked us, and below the beside the bank transaction fees, we will give the money back, because we don't want anyone to make a wrong decision, because we will be the best on the market.
Is it pretty clear for
Okay,
you?
thank you.
Okay.
Yes, that was clear
Okay.
for me. Thank you.
Okay.
I think as well for other participants, if you have any question, feel
Yes,
free to
let's
just
go.
fill in the chat group. But yeah, we have several other agenda as well that we need to discuss, especially that Pool has been working in close relation with Technica. Basically, yeah, I'm the president director for Technica, but we also have a representative here, Patrick, that I think because we already mentioned about the purchase of share and all, we have a special program from Technica that we have an affiliate program. So basically, you get to have a share of commission per share that encloses within your ecosystem. So Patrick, floor is yours. Maybe explain a bit about like the scope of technical work and how it elaborated to this pool system.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Patrick from TEKNIKA, representing TEKNIKA also. Basically, just explain a little bit briefly about TEKNIKA itself. TEKNIKA itself is a PropTech hub. So we've been engaging with several PropTech, mostly also several technologies startup around Indonesia and also in global, from US, also St. Louis, like Policies Playscape, and then Alpaca in Colombia, and also most of the startup also in Indonesia, like Ferrari and others. And one of the reasons that we meet POOOL, one of it is when they present directly at the ministry's meeting at the National Housing Day. So POOOL really promotes transparency, as you can see from the explanation of Jonas, really transparent about all information about everything that's going on, and they choose the hard way, going through the complying with every regulations in Indonesia. So it's a big plus point, as you can see. And then from TEKNIKA itself, when we engage in the strategic partnership, we want to promote also an affiliate program or a community-based affiliate program, because most of you here also have your own pair of networks. You also have people that maybe you can share about this pool, and how you can also get a reward from that. So in briefly, pool TEKNIKA promotes three tiers of affiliate program, which is a commission based that you will get, and from each one of you as a community leader, as a network leader. If you succeed, for example, a 5 lot or a 5 amount of share within your networks, you will get around, I can show you here, maybe I can share screen.
Yeah, I will allow this. By the way,
yeah.
I put all 3 links to what I showed you, the group, the 2 landing pages right now in the chat. So just you can just what I said, like you can just copy it to yourself so you can read everything later. And if you need the referral code, please just go out to Sean and Patrick, because I don't have your numbers, obviously, and they will give you the code.
Yep. I will also explain a bit about the referral code within this. So let me just share.
I hope it's possible now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys can see. This is just, we will give you a more detailed version as soon as possible, possibly Monday, through each of our fans. So the basic, is it shown in the screen?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Okay.
Perfect.
So the TEKNIKA affiliate program structure based on first, to participate in this, each community leaders, each network leaders, you can start from a minimum requirement of 5 lots, and then from that side you can get a 2% commission from the achievement that you get. And then there's a 10 lots, also you get an increase of 3% commission, or you can succeed in the 20 lots directly from your networks, and then you can get a commission base of 4% from this achievement. So from TEKNIKA itself, we will help you guys toward this. So you can engage to us, you can connect to us first. If you want to submit, I have this this, for example, 2 people, they want to take 20 lots from my network, how is it goes, and then we will contact you, we will email you about the instruction. We will also help you to fill out the steps that Jonas already explained, and then send you the referral code so you can use the code. Because if you use the referral code, then you can be able to get the commission fee. So that's the brief of the affiliate program that TEKNIKA have. We want to engage more of it for you guys, and then feel free to contact us. You can also contact me later on to ask several questions regarding this. But basically, also from Indonesia, for representing TEKNIKA, we want to add that let's support this pool as an Indonesian, because it's gonna be is a foreign company based in Indonesia. And they choose to comply with regulations and stuff. They are very transparent, and you can see you can join the journey, as what Jonas said in the Telegram group. You can see their progress, and you can see everything, every information very transparent. So yeah, that's from me. That's from TEKNIKA itself. Thank you for the time.
Yeah, I think the presentation today already,
I would.
yeah, already
The,
have everything I've already
the
been
internet
explained.
is
I think it's
not
up to me now to throw it
good
on the
right
floor.
now. I'm
Maybe
so sorry.
some question from Tiara,
Okay, maybe I make.
Carolyn, maybe.
The problem is my internet is very bad at the moment. I don't know. I will move. Give me a second, maybe to a little bit better place.
Okay.
Second. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I just want to add one more thing to what Patrick said already. There is always, through Patrick and Sean, the possibility to get me or Dima, or for example, our CTO or CMO into a call. Yeah, we will support you in any case that we can do. Is there available time? Then we will do that. So you will be not alone, but there is basically in the groups and the links what we send you all kind of documentation that you need. So just to make that also clear. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think we cover so many today within this meeting. I'll just have this opportunity before we close the call to have some question from the floor, maybe from
Yeah.
Carol and Tiara, Tian, Septian, and Ray, maybe some other question. What do you guys think maybe about the platform and development? Maybe there's a feature we need to add or something. Please.
Hi.
Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so I would probably ask a follow-up question in regards to my location, coming from Western Africa. If some of the assets, property assets on the platform, will be extending sometime in the future beyond Indonesia.
Oh yes, that's 100% for sure. We are already going to Vietnam end of the month. We will go globally as soon as possible. That will include also South Africa, especially in the first case. That will include Asia. That will include the Middle East, and then we go on and on. So this is not just also the company shares. Is POOOL, okay? If we go somewhere else, that will still be a benefit for everyone here. So yes, for sure. The only thing is we need to look if it's possible to do that in the other countries. So far, we find out that there is even easier to do it in some other countries like Vietnam. But yes, and we are very, very, very welcome if someone have connections and help us, for example, to establish this in Nigeria, in South Africa. Absolutely, and yes, that's the goal. I didn't have the chance also to say there's a lot of partnerships we can do around this platform. Insurance company, investment companies to get liquidity for buyback functions, and so on. Interior design. There is such a huge possibility to include so many partnerships where we all right now as the investor and co-founders have a possibility to monetize it. So yes, I hope I say it correctly, Oraima.
Ray, just Ray is fine.
Oraim, yes, for sure. And we are very, very pleased to have any connections already. I have some connections to Nigeria already, by the way. But yeah, it would be very nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's the what we achieved to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alrighty, I think it's been almost an hour during the session. I think it's pretty clear explanation. Thank you, Jonas, for the full elaborate explanation about the platform and all. And maybe to close this session, I need to add that this will be like very great addition in POOL total blueprint for housing solution. There will be like really aid for the affordability for the young people to participate in real estate ownership and also experience the real estate property gain basically with the money invested. So yeah, a pool now is on development phase. We need to raise that certain amount of money based on the things that we do, and it's fully compliance with legal. And earlier today, I just spoke with Anthony Sudarsono, who owns like many asset company. He joined for a bit in the session, but yeah, we spoke a lot about the potential of the platform, and also to analyze what's been already done in Indonesia in regard of real estate investment trust. But yeah, Paul is different. Paul is unique. Paul is has his own strength, and yeah, we just wanna close this fundraising session as quick as possible so we can get focused on developing and deliver it to the market right away. And with that, any further question, you can feel free to direct it towards me directly, or now you also have Jonas's contact. You can also contact with the team. And yeah, thank you for attending the meeting and yeah, have a good Saturday, I think.
Uh, uh,
Jonas, anything
Sean,
to...
nobody have my contact. Nobody have my contact. I just share the links of the landing pages and the group.
Okay, okay.
But I think it's absolutely okay if you come to Sean or Patrick and you want to have a personal meeting with me or you need help by explaining that. Sure, I'm always there for you. Absolutely no problem. Problem. We are always reachable. But yeah, just go to Sean, ask for my number, or Sean will open a group with you, me, and Sean. Yeah, so yeah, the possibilities are there. And beside that, what you're saying already, Sean, it's not like we just want to close this round quickly. We're doing, of course, our job here behind, and I would nearly promise in the next 30 days, this round is 100% closed. Can be 2 weeks, can be 3 weeks, and yeah, maybe it takes 6 weeks because until the money is on the bank account, I cannot, like I don't promise like anything that people told to me last 4 days is true. But I just want to say like, yeah, it's a big opportunity. Make your due diligence fast, because yeah, like I said, the round will close also fast, and then still good possibility in the to be part in the seed round. Honestly, it's still a good possibility, but now is the possibility to make a huge impact on your investment.
Okay. Thank you everyone for attending the meeting. I think it's steady enough. And yeah, let me just close this meeting. Thank you for attending. Have a good
Thank
Sunday.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
Thank you so
everyone.
you.
much.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.